Welcome. Start in a cross-legged position or perhaps sitting on your heels. Make sure that your spine aligns with its natural curve, relaxing the shoulders and enjoying a few breaths in and out through the nose or in any way that makes you feel comfortable. If you are outdoors, enjoy the sun in your face, the wind, or any elements. Anything that is happening around you. Simply connect with nature, connect with yourself. Take a deeper breath in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Feel yourself grounding more and more towards the earth. As you breathe in, extend the arms out in front, slowly rising up. Interlace the fingers behind the head. Take a breath in, open the chest, and as you breathe out, round the spine and bring the elbows to frame the head. Let's repeat the cycle 2 more times. Just observe the head pressing gently against the palms and the palms against the head. And as you inhale, come back to a neutral position and extend the arms out wide. And slowly bring the palms in front to touch. As we inhale, we are slowly opening the left arm out to the side. Just really following the thumb with your eyes, allowing a gentle rotation of the spine. Only go as far as it feels comfortable. Slowly return back to the center and start opening the arm to the right side. Once again, following the thumb with your eyes. Just repeat a few more times. This is a wonderful practice for the evening, gentle and soft. But we are still working our muscles, the joints, and the spine. And exhale, come back to your center. Relax the hands down. For a few moments, pause and move into a tabletop position for a few cat and cows to awaken the spine. Align the hands with the shoulders and the knees with the hips. As you breathe in, open the chest, drop the belly, relax the shoulders, and try to look up to the sky if that's available. Take a breath out and slowly round the spine, bringing the chin towards the chest. And imagine that you are pushing the floor away from you with your hands. Keep your breath going, and we're going to repeat the cycle once again. Contracting and expanding the body, just like nature does. Come back to a neutral position, and then from here just give it a little shuffle on your hips. Move them side to side as naturally as possible. And just move freely. Your body is telling you exactly what movements to do, how far you can go. Now tuck the toes under and move your hands back towards the knees, finding yourself into a squat position with the knees wide. Hands are pressing the thighs down as you lengthen through your spine. Just open the chest. Stay here for a few breaths, allowing the connection of your feet with the earth, all the creative irregularities of nature on the floor. Just feel. And slowly release the hands down and extend the arms out in front. So just relaxing the head between your arms and enjoying this variation of Malasana, our squat position. So stretching the back, the arms, and the sides of the body. Walking your fingertips forward and at the same time your hips back. Then slowly we start to crawl to the top of the mat, moving the body forward into a plank position. Now hold it here and really feel the connection of the earth with the palms and the fingers and the toes. Feel the energy rising from the earth to your whole body. Exhale and gently move into your downward facing dog. Find your downward facing dog, maybe with little pulsations back and forth, moving your heels down without forcing, or maybe bending through the knees naturally. Perhaps shifting your heels side to side. So just really being playful with the movements and doing what feels good for you right now. Feel the elements around you. Bring both feet a little closer together. And as we inhale, we're going to reach the right leg high up behind you. Opening up through that right hip and perhaps looking under the armpit as we keep the arms square. Just feeling that freedom on your hips. As we exhale, slowly we're going to step the foot through between the hands into a low lunge position. Both hands move to the inside of the foot from here. We're going to start shuffling the right foot out a little, coming to a lizard pose. Maybe we can just move the body back and forth a little. And then eventually we find our stillness here for a few breaths. Option always to bring the knee down. Keep your heart open to spring to new possibilities. And breathe. Now, if you would like to open your hip a little more, bring the right hand to touch the inside of the thigh, allowing the foot to roll over to the edge. Wonderful. Enjoy the rotation of the spine and the stretch on the hips. Perhaps even looking up to the sky. It's a gorgeous rotation of the spine here, hip opener. At the same time, keeping it simple and gentle for an afternoon practice. Exhale and release the right hand. And just enjoy a few movements with the body, moving back and forth, just for a little reset. Move your foot a little closer to that imaginary line in the middle. And as you inhale from here, we're going to reach the arms up, moving into a beautiful low lunge, allowing the hips to sink down as you bend the front knee. So simply enjoying this moment. There is no past, there is no future, only now. The most perfect moment. If you would like to add on, you can grab your left wrist and lean to the right side for a couple of breaths, just to enjoy a juicy stretch on the left side. Inhale and release the hands to the floor, and with control, we're going to hop to the top of the mat, folding forwards and keeping your feet hip distance apart if possible. As you bend through the knees, inhale and move into a chair position for one breath. Exhale and roll up into a mountain pose with your palms together. Inhale, reach the arms out, and as you exhale, slowly dive all the way down. Take a breath in into a halfway lift. Open the heart forward. Exhale, release. Repeat. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale and release. With control, step back into a plank position. So just really connecting the core with the element of fire. Pressing the heels back and eventually shifting into a downward facing dog. We are going to work on the left side now. So take a moment here, and as you inhale, reach the left leg high behind you. Start rotating your hip open. Maybe look under the armpits into the sky. Explore different perspectives. Exhale and slowly bring the knee into the chest. Step the foot between the hands into a low lunge. Pause. Now take both hands to the inside of the foot and move the left foot out a little, just like we did on the other side. Keep bending through the left knee. Open your heart forward. And just remember that you always have the option of lowering the right knee to the floor. If you want to add on, the left hand gently pushes the thigh away as the foot rolls over to the outside edge. Rotate the chest open and enjoy this beautiful twist in your spine. Slowly unwind from the pose and shift the hips back and forth. And then when you're ready, move the foot towards that imaginary line and reach your arms up to the sky. Relax into Anjaneyasana, low lunge. And of course, if you want to add on, hold your right wrist with your left hand. As you lean to the left side for a side stretch. And release the hands to the floor. Step forward to fold forward. Uttanasana. As you inhale, slowly roll up all the way, vertebrae by vertebrae, allowing the gravity to center yourself. Inhale, reaching up with the arms, holding the left wrist with the opposite hand, and swinging the left foot behind as you lean into the right side, into this banana shape for about 2 breaths. Slowly come back to your center, release the hand, and change to the other side, moving into that banana shape on the left side. Inhale and come back to your center and just pausing in mountain pose, Tadasana, for a few moments to recenter yourself. Take a breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, slowly dive down into a fold forward. Inhale to a halfway lift. Open the heart, exhale and release. Step back into a plank position as you prepare to move through a vinyasa. So just stay for a few breaths in plank here. Prepare your body. Exhale as you lower through the knees, chest and chin. As you exhale, slide your legs back and lift your chest into a low or high cobra, depending how it feels on your back. Gently roll back to a downward facing dog when you're ready. Recenter yourself, and on the next inhalation, bring the right leg high behind you. And just once again, rotate the hip open. Pause for a breath or two. Exhale the knee into the chest. Now prepare to thread the leg out into a fallen triangle. Hold it here for a moment, and eventually you're going to just move to the inside edge of the foot, and the leg comes out. So this is quite a strong pose to work your strength. Just keep pushing the floor away with your hand and lift the hips up. Hold. Exhale to come out of the pose, lift the leg up and slowly step the foot through. Hold it here and open into a warrior two on the right sides. Keep your warrior strong but soft. It's just really trying to find some space in the pose. Bend through the front knee. Arms are in line. And then eventually we're going to reverse our warrior, just catching the wrist here. And just keep bending through that right knee. It's quite a strong pose. Exhale and with control release the hands to the floor as you sweep the leg up, eventually releasing the foot. Going to rest into a child's pose for a few moments. Just connect with the earth underneath you. Just drop the chest down. Eventually move to a tabletop and into a downward facing dog when you are ready to work on the left side of the body now. As we inhale, the left leg goes high, opening through the left hip. Exhaling the knee into the chest. Holding here and threading the leg out, moving into the inside edge of the foot, spreading the leg out, and eventually coming to a fallen triangle on this side. Just imagining that your arm is moving up and your hips are also moving up. Just feel the energy rising and the body moving towards the sky. Exhale. And eventually we're going to step the foot forward. So coming out of the pose, stepping the foot forward. And opening into a warrior two on the other side. When you are ready, take your time. Beautiful. Just really feel the energy rising from the earth all the way up through your feet, the legs, the pelvis, chest and arms. Unwavering warrior. Exhale, and we're going to bring the arms up. Catch that wrist and reverse the warrior for a few breaths. And with control, we are going to come out of the pose, framing the foot, releasing the hands, and moving into one-legged downward facing dog. Coming to a tabletop position once again. Just aligning the hands and the knees. And then start to draw little circles with the body in a clockwise direction. And then changing to the other side. Come back to neutral, and then from here lift and bend the right arm. And then thread the needle, moving into this lovely twist of the spine called thread the needle. Knees are in line with the hips. Just going to keep rotating the chest out by pressing the hand down. Just feeling the pulsation of the earth underneath. Enjoying stillness. Slowly press back up and repeat on the other side. Bend the left arm, bring it up and slowly thread the needle, dropping the head, the shoulder, and rotating the spine. Breathe. Pressing back up and slowly come to sit on your potok as you extend the legs out. Now frame the hips with your hands and lean back into your hands. Maybe bring them back a little bit more. Just enjoying the sun, in my case, or the elements, any elements around you. So just smile, and wherever you are, just really enjoy any feeling that arises. And then when you're ready, reach the arms up and tilt forward from your pelvis. Reach forward towards your feet or ankles, but don't worry too much if you can't. Yoga is not a competition. So wherever you are with your hands, just keep the chest open. Maybe we can eventually lean forward a little bit. Release any tension. Slowly come out of the pose and lie down into a restorative rest with your feet flat on the floor palms facing up. The heart is opening and softening. This is one of my favorite poses. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just letting go of the practice and just surrendering to the earth. Finally, find your final relaxation pose, Shavasana. Release from any movements, any thoughts, and even the breath. Feel your body sinking deeper and deeper into the earth that holds you and supports you. Namaste.